tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Toronto Mounties and the Washington football team. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Off the play fake. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The 30. 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point forthcoming. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Makes the score Mounties 7, Washington nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. They work works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he'll find Gibson here complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down, and as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 26 big yards on that one, and it's another 1st down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a give right side. Whitehead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. The left side caught by Diggs. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
He was brought down.
4 yards on the pickup. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
First down, Mounties.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. Well, he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
4-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On third down, it's Gibson, and he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
and that'll be complete to the running back Gibson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I got you, boy. 49 the mic. Watch 49. Let's go, dude. Ozzy. Sit up. You at. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Right here. 49 the mic. Here we go.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll find Hall. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
Check 26. Switch.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
In the end zone. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Jackson will throw again. Forced out to his left. He may try, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half.
And Washington has made this a one-score game. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. This will make it into the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Well, if you know, that's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You got tight right there. Shift. 13.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Because I was a blessed with no respect. Don't know how I feel. I wanted to flex and go to the chip. I'm making a flip. My life is a flip.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Here's Jackson to throw. Got some room at the 30 and all the way up to the 33-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, You're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now an option play on second down.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Jackson dancing to his left. He's got his tight end, David Njoku, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
49
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
It's now 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
So now on 4th down, Washington will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins.
On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13 to 10. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st down, Whitehead. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He was brought down by
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Washington 10.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
They'll run on first down. Whitehead, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Complete.
Dawson Knox. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
On first down, Gibson. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He's crossing. He's checking crack. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Here's Jackson.
Got a man, it's Gibson, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, middle. Hey, report. Watch out.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
By
A.J. Epinesa
In there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
45-yard line.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 12, Jackson flush to his right. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Gibson.
Antonio Gibson.
A gain of 3, second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. He's got the first down inside the 10. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Allen escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. So Allen's going to look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught at the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read and
it's picked off. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. You got the slim lead late in the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Complete on the deep ball. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Jackson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. One last shot for Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Today's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play where